Sorry, I'm gonna put this song and the other song into a playlist because I just want to listen to these today. That's all I want to listen to. I don't want to listen to nothing else. I want to listen to nothing else. Because this is delicious. Oh, God. Hello, my name's Martina. We're going grocery shopping, but you've seen that. At some point after grocery shopping, I'm gonna have a little chat about like how February went. Really quickly. You see what we do? You see what we do? And now, okay, cool, let's just be going. I've insured my car for 2 hours. We're not paying our insurance this month. Like, we're not paying the actual fee, but we can pay like here and there. So let's go. It kills you like a vision. Reach up my vibes and make me confuse my baby, you are my life, my medicine. No more you got happiness. Love don't cost all that. Love is crazy. You are amazing. How are we driving? How are we driving? How are we driving? God. My love is you love, baby. If my world was running, baby, she was it. Come on, let's just be going. I wanna be with you. Love. Did you hear that? Love the what? Anyways, you see this song? Let me tell you something. This song is so magical. This is so magical, yeah. Like you're telling me that that's what love feels like. Alright, cool. Alright, it's alright, cool. Anyways, do the remix because there's only 2 songs on the playlist. I actually love this, right? I love this. Like I really enjoy the state of delusion and like craziness that I am in and I'm like choosing to be in, if that makes sense. Like I guess it's a bit annoying that like we're not like talking, looking at each other and stuff, but I think this is just what works for me sometimes. I think I'm really like, let's just take that down for a second. I feel like I have a lot to say. I'm incredibly anxious and I overthink sometimes. So I just find kind of like driving and talking or like, you know, like being a bit distracted is a bit better for me. So yeah, but we're literally just, life has been life, but like I've just decided to like choose myself and to just be like living life to the fullest and enjoying every single moment of my life and all of the things that I actually do enjoy without shame. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just kind of where I am at in life. And this is a song that I enjoy so much that I've been listening to for the last 3 days and I have no plans on stopping. I might add a little bit of other stuff in there, like today we added a little couple extra little, do you know what I mean? But as for the rest of it, like this is my world. You can cross quickly though. I'm joking. But yeah, like this is my world and I guess like everyone else is just living in it, but obviously like that's not exactly like, you know, like, do you know what I mean? But yeah man, I just feel like ever since leaving my job, I didn't really leave, but we're not going to talk about that because I can't actually talk about that whole situation just yet. But yeah, like ever since like my last day at work, like I've just kind of decided that it's time to choose me, it's time to be happy and to do the things that make me happy, regardless of all of the people that it may upset, it may insult and all of that kind of stuff. And you know what, ever since I've been doing that and I've been telling God like these are the things, ambulance, my battery's gonna die, these are the things that I want, God has really been coming through for me and I'm so happy that that's the case. In January, obviously we're talking about February, but I haven't really spoken about January either, so I guess we'll just make this one and the same, and then at some point in the near future we will do both. I don't know if these people are, I'm sorry, I think I'm in the wrong line because I want to go this way. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, but anyways, in January, me and my friend Theo, I prayed for peace and I prayed for clients, and God's really come through and he's given me peace. He's also given me clients, but I've now asked now this month, because we pray like every other month, well that's what it's going to be he doesn't know that yet. But my plan is this month we're praying for clients that have an understanding, because I've just kind of found myself in situations in which like the clients that I'm working with don't necessarily actually understand things that they claim to understand. I'm dyslexic. I have also been diagnosed with anxiety, like severe anxiety and depression. Like not every day is the same, and like, do you know what, like I'm not afraid to say that like I was diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression, because what is there to hide, bro? Like everyone's going through it. And you know what, I actually lost my grandma in the middle of the pandemic, and I had to navigate all of that shit. I hit the light, all of that shit by myself. I just hit the light, I think. And you know what, like kudos to me for getting this far into like, you know, not actually like, you know, bro, you know, the way that I have navigated the situation so far is so like, I'm very proud of myself. But now it's time to pick me and to put myself first and to do the things that I didn't do last year, because I was thinking of other people and was thinking about stability. And as much as stability is still very much important, because you know what, Martina, you still live alone, you're still responsible for paying your bills, and nobody's coming to save you. It's also very much like, if you ask for abundance and you pray for abundance and you trust in God, then God is going to give you the things that your heart desires. And God has been giving me the things that my heart has desired, the things that I need, and not necessarily just the things that I want. And I am super grateful that he is like a G for doing that. Like, let me tell you something, when I left my before I was really cut off by my dead battery, I was essentially talking about the fact that like I left my job and I had no clue like how I was going to pay my bills. My last day was like literally intense. I don't think I stopped working until around 8 p.m. and like I was just so burnt out. Like I had things to do, but I literally cancelled everything. But I was just like, you know what, I cannot come and kill myself. I picked up a side job doing deliveries, like just working at Domino's, just doing deliveries, just to make something up. Obviously like I had a car, so I was like, why not? And so yeah, but like eventually I just kind of like, I got to a point of like burnout and exhaustion in which like I just couldn't go to work. I was physically sick, mentally like drained, like everything was just so long for me. So I probably haven't gone to like a Domino shift in like 10-15 days, maybe something like that, for most of February. And I literally just had to tell myself I can't come and kill myself. I can't come and kill myself. And I literally used to tell Papa every day like, I'm not going to work today. And he'd look at me and I'd just be like, yeah, I'm not going. And she's like, I'm in pain, like I'm tired, like I'm drained. And it's just like, for me, like I just had to put myself first. Like I had to put my health first, because like my GP was even worried for 1 second. But long story short, like I'm just grateful because I have managed to pay every single bill that I needed to pay for the most part in February. There hasn't really been much of a situation in which like it's very much like, or if it has been, it's been very short-lived, because you know the way that my God works, he works really very much like I was really wondering about like there was a situation that happened and I was just wondering where I was going to get the money from. And then yesterday an invoice of mine got paid, and it was just like, I wasn't really like, I was told the invoice might get paid, but the chance of it getting paid in February are like slim. But it got paid, like, you know, it's just like I could have been waiting 30 days for that money, but they just gave it to me. And it's just like God really be coming through for me in the moments in which like I just kind of like just, you know, just trust in him. And it's not that I've been reckless with my money, or it's that I'm like being reckless with the decisions that I'm making. I'm just kind of trusting that God knows what my heart desires, and he knows where my heart is, and he knows that I'm really trying to figure out this thing. So he's going to put me in positions that kind of stretch me and challenge me and cause me to lean on him. And I feel like this is one of those situations, and not to be necessarily really preachy because I'm not the most religious person, but I'm actively trying to like look to God and look to like just everything that he is for like my inspiration, because I've realized that there's sometimes I need assistance from people and people aren't really able to assist me, and I get really upset about that. And it's kind of like unfair sometimes, because sometimes people are busy and sometimes people have their own things. But like, you know when you call someone because you're ready to vent and they're like, oh yeah, like I've answered, but like let me call you back later. Yeah, that irritates me. Like I hear it, but like I need to talk now. Like, do you know how much strength it takes for me to want to talk? But then it's because I'm ready to talk doesn't mean other people are ready to listen. So there's also that. But at the end of the day, we're choosing me. We are doing everything that we love. We are living life to the fullest. We are just being everything that Martina is. I feel like I kind of lost myself a little bit over the years, not necessarily just in the last year, but just generally like since maybe like before I left uni, like the version of me that I am today isn't necessarily the version that you would have seen in first year. And if you like managed to watch any of the videos that I had when I was in university before I privated all of them, then you know that that baby actually really lived a really good lit life. And I'm 24, my interests are different, like the things I like to do, people I like to be around, like my friendship groups, and just life in general is different. My responsibilities, my priorities are different. So I just need to kind of figure out who 24-year-old Martina is. And it's kind of my goal for March, to become more stable, to have clients that have an understanding of what it means to be dyslexic, dyspraxic, somebody that battles with depression and anxiety but is still capable of doing the damn thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out in March, you know, like what does that look like for me? Like what is structure, what is discipline? And I guess it's a good thing that March and Lent are basically one and the same. So I'm going to try and be more disciplined, trying to make sure that I'm consistent and posting 2 videos a week, as I've said. And like this is, I guess, me holding myself accountable and also telling you guys what I'm not necessarily giving up for Lent, but what I'm trying to take on. I guess I'm giving up procrastination, I'm giving up self-doubt, I'm giving up like just letting other people make me feel like shit, because like, do you know what, yeah, but somebody that's that is like really quiet sometimes, like I'm actually relatively big-headed, like I am the shit. So I feel like I need to just keep on remembering that. And it's not like I'm the shit so you guys ain't or whatever. It's just like I just genuinely know that I'm really good at what I do, that anything that is for me, the clients that are for me, the people that are for me will come to me in due time. And I just kind of need to trust on God and trust in his timing and know that everything that I'm after will come. Because if it's something that he thinks I need, then it's already on its way. But yeah, like that's the end. This was a bit longer than I expected, I think, but you know, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, which will be on Sunday. It will be my birthday vlog from January. Please forgive me, but like let's just get all the old footage out, and then we'll come out. The vlogs will probably be old, but all of these like videos you see on a Wednesday won't be. But I'll see you next time. I don't even know what the fuck that was, sorry.